What's up guys, Gami here, and guess what? We're getting a global Sugofest coming out. It is going to be a striker type Sugofest, so impact characters get their rates up. That includes Whitebeard and a bunch of other characters. Unfortunately, there are no new characters coming out, at least in the last Sugofest. Even though we didn't get any new 5-star characters, we did get Shanks. And we got Ace and Mihawk in the last Global Sugofest. So that was nice, but this Sugofest is just a repeat one, and I currently only need about 3 rare recruit characters in Global, so I'm probably going to just skip it. There's nothing that I'm really waiting for out of Global right now. And on Japan, we've got the exciting news with 5.2 coming out. You can't see the update from this page. This is all the old stuff. We have Hannibal Fortnite Island that I don't think I've actually covered in a video yet. That gives us a good idea that we might be getting a Magellan raid boss or a Magellan Fortnite or something. Hopefully, we are really excited. I really want a Magellan raid boss. I think that would be super cool to have a fight with some very, very heavy poison damage involved. I went over this on this stream, but let me go over this in the video once again. We are getting Cotton Candy Island coming back, and that is, if you've never done Cotton Candy Island, it is so good. It has a very, very high cotton candy drop rate, and it starts 30 minutes, and you can do it as many times as you'd like during that 30 minutes. Double EXP, which is boring. You can now have a chance of getting 5 pigs at once from the Den and Mushi, it seems, which is super pretty cool during that time period, just a limited time event. We are getting the Straw Hat Island coming back around again. It's the 5 stamina island that has a little Mary on it, and it is going to be... there is going to be a change this time around, and that is that you now have Frankie, Brooke, and Robin available. So Frankie, Brooke, and Robin are going to be available on these islands. If you remember the last time it was out on Global, you can only get Luffy, Chopper, Usopp, Nami, Sanji, and Zoro. But now we are getting the Story Mode Robin, the Story Mode Brooke, and the Story Mode Frankie, because they are also Story Mode characters you get for beating their stages later on. We are getting Turtle Times, Choose Your Own Turtles once again, same old jazz, and then they are improving the way that the old Fortnite Islands worked. So they are improving the old Fortnite Islands. So far, that's Buggy, Khalifa, Alvida, and Rob Lucci. They're giving pigs to those islands, so you can expect Buggy to probably have purple pigs, Khalifa to have decked pigs, Alvida red, and Rob Lucci blue. I mean, that just makes sense. So we are getting pigs on those old islands, and they are giving some other improvements to the old islands as well. But the real news that we're here for is, you click on that first button up here, if you notice whenever you first start up that game, that version 5.2 is coming out to Japan. Version 5.2 is going to be coming out on the 25th, but I don't see the date on this. Ah, there it is, the 25th. I was like, I knew the date somewhere. The 25th, version 5.2 is coming out on Japan. Now, what are we getting? We are getting an extra 100 box space, so you now can upgrade yourself to 1,000 box space. Now, you don't get that box space for free. You still have to pay your 1 gem to upgrade it for every 5 box spaces. 1,000 box space is way more than I'll probably ever need, but honestly, I'll probably just upgrade it for convenience sake, because I'm a sucker for convenience. We are getting improvements, 3 improvements, to the way that your friend list works. Now, this is a very interesting update right here, the way that the friends list upgrade is going. There is going to be I'm just playing with the volume for a little bit here. Ignore the man behind the curtain. So there's going to be a improved friend captain system. One is going to change the way that friend captains works. Don't quite know why friend captain changed right there, but it does say that there's got the guest captains. Guest captains is the first change it's going to be about. The next change is going to be about the way that you're going to find your matching captains. So they're going to try to make it like, if I'm using a Gear 3 captain, it's going to try to sort by Gear 3s maybe, or if I'm using a Rayleigh captain, it's going to try to sort by Rayleigh. That's how I imagine it would work, but that's what it says, something about making it easier to find matching captains. So if you're using a Whitebeard, maybe it'll make Whitebeard show up at the top, even though they already pretty much are. And then the most interesting thing is you can now set what character you'd like to be available to your friends. So right now, the character that you have right here that you've used most recently to fight with, that's a character that your friends will see as their active captain on their friends list. But they're actually changing it so that way there's going to be some set options. So maybe I know that Whitebeard, like right now I know that Blackbeard Island is out on Japan. Now, I currently don't really need Blackbeards myself, but maybe I'll set my friend captain to be Hancock or somebody, so people can actually use my Hancock. Or maybe I'll set it Marco, because I don't actually have Hancock in Japan. I'm not thinking straight. So maybe I'll set it to Marco. I'm like, hey, you know, people can use Marco for the Blackbeard. I've got some 4 sockets on there. I'll hit some kind of set captain button, and then that will make him my friend captain, and people can actually use him. Or maybe I'm a high-level player and I got my high-level VV out, and even though I don't need to use VV for a Mihawk or something, I can set VV, and I can make VV available for all my friends. So that's going to be pretty cool. They are also changing the Extra Island interface, so right now the way the Extra Island works, there's this like super long scroll, so if I wanted to go back, I have to either spin all the way down or scroll all the way like this, and it's a little inconvenient. They're going to be changing how this page works. We're not exactly sure how, but they are going to be changing this page. And they also are fixing the Hancock bug. Now, if you're unfamiliar with how that works, Raid Boss Hancock had a bug that would let you do exorbitant amounts of damage. I mean, you could get your damage up to, what is it, like, let me see, it's like 18 million damage. Oh, it's 10 million damage. You could, oh, no, that's not even with, I think that is with Hancock Bug. Let's see what the Hancock Bug, yeah, it's like 10.2 million damage with the Hancock Bug. It's a little silly to do 10.2 million damage in attack value. That is something that they did confirm is a bug, and they are going to be removing it in this patch. The way it basically works is that it only worked on an island that had specifically the combo limiter debuff, and you have to wait for the turn before the limiter debuff goes away, and then you can use Hancock Special. It's not really useful, but it was kind of fun to just play with really big numbers in our damage calculator, but that will be gone now. Anyways, guys, that's it. It says a bunch of other minor updates, but that's it for version 5.2. There's gonna be some nice quality of life changes to friend captains. I've been Zenigami. Good luck, enjoy One Piece Prayer Cruise, and y'all stay beautiful.